my doorstep.
Right now, I want to work on this alternator. This is a three-phase alternator. And we want to lose the coils so that it can be recoiled, and then we change the diode board. Right now, I want to use the exciter and the shunt exciter cover or the casing.
They're not following.
This is the AVR, and this one here is the LED from the shunt exciter connected to the AVR. I've disconnected it. heating this, you heat it carefully to avoid the breaking of the casing. This is how winding of the shunt exciter. This is stator of the shunt exciter winding. This is the armature of the shunt exciter. The one inside is the main armature or the rotor. This one is the stator winding. This is the stator winding, and this is the connector. This is the connector. This is the AVR. And this is the stator housing. The stator housing of the alternator. Right here is a bridge diode. This is a bridge diode that is connecting between the armature of the shunt exciter and the main armature, the armature of the stator winding, connecting between the armature of the main winding, of the stator winding, and the armature of the shunt exciter. This bridge diode you see here is two. This is one, and then this is another one. So right now, to remove this, we're going to use extractor. We will use extractor to remove the bearing. Then after the bearing has been removed, we use extractor again to bring this one out of the shaft. This is the armature of the main or of the main winding or armature of the stator winding. This is the armature of the stator winding. This is the armature of the shunt exciter. Come here. You look at this. This is a sign of rub. So the armature of the stator winding, this particular one, this particular armature of the main winding was rubbing here. See the sign of rubbing, and this rubbing will make the alternator to heat up, and the coil can eventually get burnt because of excess heat. The coil can eventually get burnt. So you see it's rubbing, and what could cause this rubbing is because of wrong alignment because of alignment problem. The problem could come from either the coupling of the alternator to the engine or a spoiled bearing. Because of spoiled bearing of the armature winding. That's this particular one. But in this case, this bearing is still good. This bearing is still good. So the problem was from the alignment between the stator and the alternator and the engine. The coupling between the alternator and the engine through these very plates. Through these very plates. Right here. You can see at this point my finger is, you see the bond, this coil has burnt because of the rubbing. This coil has burnt. Can you see that? Can you see it? The coil has burnt. Let me pick other ones. Can you see they are burnt, they have cut? Can you see it? So we are going to rewind this stator winding or main winding of this alternator. All the coil that got burnt, we're going to recoil them, if not all the coil. Want to test the resistance of the stator winding of the short exciter. Want to test the resistance. First of all, I'll set it at the continuity. So it's reading on the continuity test. Test for earth leakage. There is no earth leakage. You see it beeping. Bring it close to get the sound. It's beeping, so the continuity is true. Want to test the resistance. It's about 12 ohms. 12 ohms. So there's earth leakage. There's earth leakage because of the burnt coil. So the coil has burnt, and then it's touching the core. It's touching the core. The coil has burnt and it's touching this core, the lamination. You see, it's beeping. So this coil is bad and it's going to be rewinded. This coil is good. It's not going to be rewinded. This is continuity test for this armature winding of the main winding. We test for earth leakage. There is no earth leakage. We test for resistance. It's about 3 ohms. 3 ohms. So this winding is okay. This winding is good. This one is good. From my observation, start the video.